everybody. Welcome to another episode of Spectrum of Hurdles. I'm Shane,
Amen.
and today we have a very special guest, a very good friend of ours, Mr. Thomas Moon. Hi, TJ.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing excellent.
That's good.
TJ, you're one of the more renowned motivational speakers in Florida. How long have you been doing this for?
I'm in starting on, let's see, I think it's been like 15 years above.
Oh, wow. So you've been at it for a while.
Yeah, I
Wow.
I broke into kind of the business, like page speaking, doing that maybe 3, 4 years ago.
Okay.
But I've always been doing like free stuff here and there where I can.
Yeah.
I'm sure our fans would like to know your history, your backstory.
Well, I have been, because I was born with a disability, at cerebral palsy, and when I was younger, I grew up in foster care, and in foster care, everyone, like, because of my disability, everyone said I was stupid, would go nowhere in life, and I kind of, being a kid, I just believed what they were saying. But after I was adopted at age 11 to 12, my new parents basically, they believed in me. They were supportive. They told me I can do whatever I wanted to. And just so I did that and just kind of went from there. I got a high school diploma. I went to college. I got a bachelor's degree. I started my own business, moved out on my own, and just keep climbing what I call Success Mountain, showing the people that they were wrong, that because of my disability, it doesn't define who I am.
Exactly.
It's just a part of me. It's not who I am.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it doesn't define who you are.
Yes.
Now,
Um,
because of your age, you're like in the I say in between process of people not knowing what disabilities really were, whatever, and accepting that. Correct?
Yes. I'm I'm like in between like you and Shane, where the people just have no idea what it was. The younger generation, when they're getting into it, they're learning more. I'm
mhm.
kind of in the middle ground where people know a little bit, but they're still not sure what it is. And I know my job, what I call my job, the reason I'm here, and like with you guys, is to show people that because of my disability, I can do whatever I set my mind to. And, I want to show people that because I'm in the wheelchair, or because I do things different, it doesn't make me who I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm going to throw it out there, but today actually is April 1st, Autism Awareness Month, and I believe the other day it was Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day. Is that true?
Yes, on March, I think March is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, and April, as you said, is Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah, and the whole month of March, it was Developmental Disabilities Month as well. So that's pretty cool
Yeah.
how it's all crammed into one time frame.
Yeah.
So TJ, I don't think I've ever asked you this before, but what is like, okay, what is your severity of your condition or disability? Like, is there like a scale, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or severe,
It's
mild?
like autism, you know, ranges from like really minimal
Hmm.
autism to like really low functioning autism. I'm kind of saying I'm lucky. The words,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
I am what I would be the higher functioning like version of cerebral palsy, where
Hmm.
my brain works like good, really good and everything. My
Yeah.
only issue is the physical part, like getting
Right.
dressed, going to the bathroom, doing different things. That's mainly my issue, the weakness part. That
Right.
pretty much that's my side where other people, you know, they could have a worse
Hmm.
situation where like they're not high functioning as me or you or
Hmm.
whatever, but you from what I know this throughout the years is you have to get to know the person. You
Right.
just can't
Right.
assume that's how they are. Everyone is the same. You have to take it by that person's every individual situation and just get to know them and go from there.
Well,
Yeah, and I've noticed other people with the same condition. It is also like a spectrum, like what you were saying. And certain ones, they have a hard time talking, and it looks like it hurts to talk. I mean, it's wow.
Yes.
And you have come a long way, TJ. So kudos to you.
yes, you're definitely an inspiration to me. I'd like to hear more about TJ Moon, the author.
Yes.
Okay. When I decided what kind of bugged me into the speaking thing is before I started like on this, I was until I graduated college, I started doing like web design, creating websites, and it was going okay, but it wasn't bringing in the income and the customers I needed to
Mm.
make it where I needed to be in life. So I took a step back and wanted to look at it like what my passion, what reason I, I was put on this earth. And you know, everyone said they love my story, they love the way I speak, and they just wanted me to get out there and share to people that there's more to life than what it may seem and what people see. So I
Hmm.
decided that I would break into the speaking realm and write my own book, which I call the Squeaky Wheelchair. And that is kind of what I pretty much in the book. What gave me that title is when I went to church, I was like helping on the altar. So in church, everyone would first like go down the aisle together. And back then, I used a walker.
Mm.
So the whole way down the aisle, my wheels would squeak. So
Oh.
everyone was looking at me, wondering what was going on and all that. And I just kept going. Even though they were looking, I kept moving. So I just said, hey, that's the perfect situation, in the squeaky wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with the squeaky wheel to make things happen. And that's what I try to show people, that you can't sit on your butt just expecting to happen. You have to go there and make them happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, for our readers out there who want, or sorry, readers, our listeners out there who want to learn how to start writing a book, what is the process of starting to write books?
What the process I did, I started doing like a blog. In the blog, like I had different topics.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did, I basically took a compilation of my blog and like organized them and made it look good in the form of a book. In that book, what we did rather than get it like called professional published, and we had a self-published. And we went to a deeper place and where they basically print the book for you, and we had to do everything. We had to do the marketing, tell the book, and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
for us, for me, that was the better bet because I didn't know find the people that would do the publishing, that would write my, like, get my story on the bigger, kind of bigger stage,
Mm-hmm.
that would get me out there, like on a bigger area, like Tony Robbins, or
Mm-hmm.
like the bigger professional authors out there.
Yeah.
So I decided just to take the simpler path and start from there.
Cool.
And it seems to be working out, going good.
Yeah.
People love they love what they read, they buy it, and they love what they read. They say, they either email me, call me, or when they see me in person, they say, hey, I love your book. Keep doing what you're doing. Because you're making a big difference. And to me, that's what I need to hear every day, is that I'm doing something right.
Yes. You are. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think I've read the book yet. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, I definitely need to buy one.
You
Yep.
I have been on, if you go to my website, which is www.disabilityspeaker.org, there's a link to my book. Basically, the book goes to Amazon, or the link goes to Amazon, and you can buy it from Amazon. If you don't like see me in person, or like be able to like get me in person,
Mm-hmm.
well, I can actually autograph the book and everything. You can
Cool.
get it through Amazon, which is the better. At least you get the copy. You don't get the fancy autograph, but you still get the benefits of the great story.
Yeah.
Yes, at the end of this
Cool.
video, we will relay again that website to anybody who wants to follow. Tell us about, you just recently had, with my friend Shane, you had to get a chance to go down to Georgia. How did that go for you?
Yes, we wonder. I met the people. When me and you were at the event in Orlando, I met them online. They kind of the Georgia people is what put me in touch with the Orlando people and that. And so I figured the Orlando one went okay, was going good. So I would try and reach out to the Georgia people to see if they could get us on the stage to speak. But it worked out that they said that they normally schedule speakers a year in advance. So I was kind of late, but they gave me a booth. I just have a booth. And when our booth situation, everyone came up. They loved like talking to Shane and me. They loved what we were about. And just they said that's the reason they do what they do is to show people that there's a difference between all of us, but we're all the same when it comes to going after what we want in life.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. And there were a few good contacts that we made there as well. I know that we spoke to a lady whose son wrote the book or something, and she like helped them create it. Carrie something. I'll definitely reach out to her and see if we could do something with her.
Yes, and what I did is I went around to all the booths and I got their contact number so I can reach out to them and see what we can do, or maybe they know someone or something that we can reach out to, maybe to get us more on the bigger stages.
Yes.
I would like to reach out. I'm sorry. Go on, TJ.
Go on. You're good.
I would like to reach out to people who don't get credit enough in our lives and your lives. Tell me a little bit about Pepper and Bear.
Well, I met Pepper. They call him John Brown, and I met Pepper, and it was when I was in a group home situation. They had me go to adult day training. I wasn't a client in the adult day training. I was just there helping or just being there because I couldn't stay at the group home by myself with no one there. And Pepper, John he was he was the janitor there. And we just started talking. I see like the way he interacted with the other clients. And his ex-wife now she was one of the staff people at the group home. So we got connected to that. And after I moved from that group home to another group home and moved out on my own, he just we stayed in touch. We kept, he said that he would be here for me, take me to events, whatever I need. He would be that support that I need. And now we just became good friends. I consider him family now. And he, our thing that maybe last 2 years, he's getting older up there in age. So he had an incident where he fell from the ladder and kind of broke his wrist and all that. So things were his physical was harder to kind of take care of me and do all this. So he decided to has a son, which is Bear, like take over from him and kind of do it from there. And Bear is kind of the same way. We just hit it off. I knew Bear for a while when me and Pepper we were doing our thing throughout the year, but we just mainly connected. I think it was about a year ago, started where he would take me to events, and we just everything was going good. He like for him, our opinions the same. That what he does or what I do, what I consider it's a job, but we don't consider it a job because we love what we do. So it's an everyday thing for us. It just, that's just the job that, that's what we do. But when we do what we love, it makes our life better. Because basically, you're not spending your day at the job, 9 to 5, whatever, doing things that you wish the day would end.
Yeah.
So you get home, maybe eat dinner, go to bed and get up the next day and do the same thing over again. And that just, for me, I know some people that may be their way of life, but for me personally, I don't consider that life because doing the same thing over and over and over and not really getting the new experiences and living life to the fullest, that's not what life is about.
Mm-hmm.
And we just,
Sorry.
the three of us just, we connected so much, we connected so much that that's what we show people, that no matter, like if the black, white, green, yellow, it doesn't matter who we are, we can get along and be great friends and family and just, make things happen and be great.
Yeah.
Yep. Having a support system is absolutely amazing. That's one of the biggest parts of succeeding is having somebody behind you supporting you. Me and Shane have each other in the company, but there's some people they need a little more support, and those people are the unsung heroes because they actually care. They want us to succeed, and they don't really get enough recognition, I feel.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, see, John, I know Pepper and Mayor, they do what they do, not for the recognition, but it would be great. At least if they got the recognition, like people notice what they do. That would make them feel good, but know that they are actually doing something meaningful. Then they're not just helping me and making a difference in my life, but making a difference in more people's life than what they think.
Absolutely.
Yes. And Bear and John have great personalities.
Yes,
I first met Bear in Atlanta where we were at, and his personality is, it's super cool. I like him.
Yeah. I love the people that can just be whatever, that say things from their mind and not really like be a filter Like they have to what they say, what they do. It just comes out, whatever they say, whatever they do. It doesn't matter. That's what makes the person.
Yeah.
To me, that's what makes it funny. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes your personality is just being able just to spit whatever comes to your mind rather than have it filtered and sound so politically correct that
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I have a little
it's
bit of a hard question.
robot. And life being a robot is not what they call life.
No.
No. We at Hurdle, our main thing is everybody has to overcome hurdles to succeed in life. To be a motivational speaker when it's hard to speak, how did you overcome that hurdle?
I am great because when I was younger, I had to learn. Basically, I was the shyest, one of the shyest person you met. That when people talked to me, all I could do was shake my head, yes or no, and I wouldn't talk to people. And then later on, I had to learn, like, get to know people before I even said anything. Now it's to the point that I open up a whole lot more. I still get to know people, but I open up a lot more than I did way back then. And I like to tease it that now you can't shut me up.
So what's in your future, CJ?
How I love to be just being out there like Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, and just being on bigger stages, making more of a difference in people's lives, showing people that and helping people get their life to the level I am, or to a bigger level, and just start showing people that life can be amazing. That I'm trying to make it. And that would basically that would make my life is to know that I'm making others' life better because of myself, because what I'm doing is that it helps make the difference in other people's lives. That's what makes me happy.
Yeah.
Where can people see you next, TJ?
I'd say I would be probably, I think my next thing I'll probably be at the Family Cafe in Orlando. I will speak because they didn't let me know yet. I find out, I think in May, about the booth, but I'm going to speak it into existence that I will have a booth.
Yes.
And so I'll be there going around talking to people and getting my book on there and just, showing the people at Family Cafe, which is the biggest, probably one of the biggest disability conferences in Florida, where just showing the people, because I probably, if I had to guess, maybe half the people that attend the conference, they probably know me. I may not know them, but they know about me. So,
So all our readers who are interested in Family Cafe, it is
bring a smile and the reason to get out there and do what I do. It's just knowing that people know about me, even though I may not know about them, that they, I know Thomas Moon, I know TJ Moon. He done this amazing things. He started doing stuff living like he been on the water ski. He rode a horse.
Yeah.
He done these different things. You know what? That tells me, why can't I do it? So let me try and see if I can do and become as great as he is.
Yes. And for those of you that don't know what the Family Cafe is, I believe it's the Southeast's largest disability conference. It is from June 13th to 16th or 15th.
I think
Yeah, okay. 15th, yeah, of 2025. And we are also hoping to have a booth there as well. So for those of you watching this, come by and see Hurdle, TJ, it's a really fun weekend. And we are speaking with fellow autism advocate James Williams on a music presentation, and that will have lots of surprises. So for those of you that come see it, stay tuned.
TJ, we'd like to thank you for being here today. For our listeners out there, his book is The Squeaky Wheelchair. His website is, I believe, what was it, overcomedisability.org? Was that right?
It was disabilityspeaker.org.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
And for those of you who love this video, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and that's notifications. Anything else for you, Shane?
No, that's about it. Well, thank you, TJ, for being on our show, and we'll see and talk to you soon.
All right, have a great day.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.